The man knows where the money is. He knows where the top characters are.
He played
Sheik until Sheik got nerfed, and then he played Diddy and won everything.
All right, I'll be a little bit honest with you. He doesn't know the truth yet. I saw his tier list. I agree with a lot of things. I disagree with a lot of things.
Right.
You know,
I haven't seen it. What stood out to you?
Oh, you know, it makes sense. Peach is definitely a top 5 character in my mind.
Down tilt's
You know, I think the same is with Inkling, but that's one of those characters that can easily get nerfed. Right?
I don't think Inkling's top 5 right now. I think Inkling is incredibly powerful, and a lot of people haven't figured out counterplay to it.
Figure out the matchup. Roller's not scary.
Yeah.
I have complained about Roller online, and before someone comes in and be like, "Oh, you tweeted this, blah 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 blah." I hate Wi-Fi Roller.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi Roller's busted.
Side B online, if it goes in a direction, is busted online.
Yeah. As an Incineroar main, I can definitely say that is true. I will pick somebody up on a different setup. I will Alolan Whip someone 3 feet away across the room.
So what I was going to tell you, though, is the best character, I don't think Zero knows what it is.
I don't think anyone knows.
I know what it is.
You know what it is?
Pichu's the best character.
Pichu
is the best character in this game. Ewok already took out Manny for the 2nd week in a row.
Right, but like Manny's not Manny in Ultimate.
He's Nightmare. You know,
yeah, he's Nightmare.
He's having a bad night.
Yeah.
Having a bad night. But
the man's not getting a good night's sleep.
But I will die to this until we see something different.
Okay, we're seeing Bowser. Wow.
I stand corrected. This might be a character thing, but
yeah, it could be a character thing. But you also got to remember, if you are a cerebral player, it's not always a bad option to go with the big heavy character because you learn your knowledge, and then all you need is 3 punishes.
What a beautiful 0 to death from Coach Tony!
Yeah, incredibly
the air dodge.
Huge mind games right there coming out from Coach Tony. Power, I love that. Rolls behind, does it again. He's gonna do it a 3rd time if it happens again. Let's watch. Chase down.
Whoop.
Wow.
I do love the pressure that Tony's just bringing out on Goblin, and it's kind of forcing Goblin to kind of just throw out, okay, I have to do something.
You gotta watch out for that side B. It's frame 6. It's actually a really good punish tool in the air, as we saw Coach Tony already do.
Yeah, it's so fast now.
But then again, this is the best Roy in Florida. One of the best Roys ever.
Yeah.
You know? So,
to ever do it.
I can't wait to see.
I mean, this is a man that stuck it out in Smash 4
and still succeeded. So let's see what happens now. You know, in this new game, off stage.
There's some arguments to be made that Roy is up there in the character list, and I think they're fair arguments too.
Very fair arguments.
Yeah.
Challenging with the down air, Tony looking for the forward air off stage. Roy doesn't hold on shield. Instead, counterattacks here.
No, great catch from Tony there into the back throw.
In this game too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, amazing patience.
Cerebral.
So, all right. Tell me, Rosalina, differences about Bowser.
So, one of the important things to realize is that frame 3 jump squat. I actually got to talk about this earlier when Mr. Bones was on stream. Kind of shambling Pult earlier. Gainesville stand up. No bias. But that frame 3 jump squat is so huge for him. The fact that he's able to just get moving so much faster compared to Smash 4 is a massive buff for Bowser.
For all heavies.
Ooh, who paused?
Ooh, doesn't matter, I don't think. He was dead regardless. I assume though Tony did because you wanna do that mash right at the end.
Right. That hard push.
The tilts all have
armor.
Armor on them.
Smash deck all have armor. To keep an eye on as well, the up air intangibility on the head got better. It's going to cover the upper spikes and head. Oh, going so deep.
Falling nair to back air is the thing. And, it's deadly.
We've seen a lot from Deluxe Menu posting about how good nair is.
And with Roy, it's more just about follow-ups, right?
Right.
Yeah, you can have a lot more safe approaches with your new sword.
His buttons work.
Yeah, and the landing back air, the back hit of landing up air is really nice. A lot of Roy's moves are just nice, and a lot of them are like true block strength now as well. And look at him, he's bringing this back. He has to get just one big hit. Also, with a nerf to ledges, you gotta watch out for that neutral B on the ledge if you do charge it.
Ooh, the first time we see him go on it, but he goes all the way on stage and has all the stage control.
And that was a smart option coming out of him too, because Goblin doesn't take that stock yet.
But we were talking about true block strength.
Yes.
Oh my god, he's gonna back throw him and he's gonna die for it!
Is that it?
Nope.
Nope. And that is it. Wow.
Yeah. Using that double jump early, you guys might know this, but if you double jump, you live a little bit longer, right? So the thing is, you can jump, you can air dodge near the blast zone. You live a little bit longer, but at the same time, you're using your double jump, and that's what Tony was ready for.
And that's the beauty of the Florida Mall. What has taught us so much on our blessed being a Nintendo giving us access to it.
The
Yeah.
special beta program, yeah.
Shout out to that program going on.
Yeah, definitely.
I had a
program.
great time at the mall. I'll be honest with you guys.
It's literally my favorite meme on Twitter.
Yeah, it was H&M and
This is what we've been waiting for, this snake initially.
Yeah,
And I think that's a smart choice, knowing that, you know, Goblin almost came all the way back even after dying super early the first game. And also, you can't really rely on getting those side Bs too much,
Right.
you know, as Bowser. You know, you're going to fall for it once or twice, but, you know, so good choice here. But at the same time, you don't want to get overwhelmed as Snake. And Roy's really good at overwhelming people.
All right, then Tony's trying to get those setups there.
It was weird. He did a downbeat on the very edge of the stage and was able to just kind of drift off. I kind of wonder if the move actually pushes him there.
And I did love the patience from Goblin. He immediately sees where Tony's trying to set his things up, and he's like, you know what, I'm not going to approach you. That's a really risky situation for me. So he's actually really mindful of that.
You know, it's one of the biggest changes I feel from Brawl to Brawl to Ultimate. Nikita is busted.
Oh, Nikita's so
Nikita.
much faster.
Busted.
Very scary.
And I feel like,
Find you a girl like Nikita out there.
I feel like he has a lot more control over it, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot more control.
And also, you got to remember this. We saw Tony do this with Snake. The cool thing about Snake is sometimes you're going to lose a hit, but because you have linger hit explosions coming out, you're able to like actually continue your advantage state afterwards. You know, because your opponent's going to get hit right after they hit you, and then you can start setting up. Slight lead here from Goblin Man off the stage.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I know I believe it was Brawl, that you were able to actually act out a hit stun faster as Snake when you got hit by your grenades. Is that still true in Ultimate?
I am not sure.
Because I know
had weird hit stun
when
there.
you have like you would have interactions where you're mutually exploded. I believe Snake can actually act first out of it. That's one of the benefits, of course, being the explosive expert. that he
Exactly
is.
right.
That's all
Which
I'm
would benefit, you know, holding shield wall with a bomb, even letting go of shield, honestly. As long as you're holding it.
A lot of momentum on Tony's side right now. You have to be so careful. These ledge setups are so deadly. Nikita got a massive buff, and up smash is incredibly good now for Snake.
Now, my question is Dacus possible in Ultimate?
That's not possible.
No? Okay.
Unfortunately not. That
But,
would be
run
incredible.
up smashes. If you want to do that. Run up down smashes, and I like that a lot more. Okay, careful here. We'll find the
I
up
will
arrow.
say the only
Okay.
thing I can critique about Tony Snake right now is he's not playing Leopard Print, but I'll forgive him.
I mean, like, he has a really good, solid lead and pressure, just all the projectiles. I don't think Goblin knows how to efficiently just manage all those projectiles going around in his face, especially at the ledge.
I mean, disjoints do a lot of favors against Snake, but he's just not able to really get those hits that he needs.
So a big thing you also have to remember that it's a new thing to deal with. People deal with explosions all the time, but one of the things you don't have to deal with as much in other Smash iterations without Snake is actually catching an explosive on accident.
Right.
And then having to deal with that.
You're like, oh,
Exploding
what do I do with this?
You know? And if Snake is smart enough, they'll hold it just long enough for that to be a huge threat.
I believe it's 2.5 seconds on
2.5 seconds, yes.
grenade explosions. Uh-oh.
There it
And
is.
one-
He's holding it. Didn't know how long it lasted.
Yep.
You know, try to get rid of it.
Oh, up till boys.
Ooh, up so that brings back memories.
It's not as good, but still incredibly
Yeah.
Unfortunate cross up there coming out from Snake. He really tried to just get that parry to forward smash. That would have been a sick parry. You know, we have a weak little
Going high.
blade here with the nair. That's why I wasn't able to seal off quite yet. But again, true block strings. Running up into an opponent's shield is actually pretty interesting. You can't actually cross them up in this game, but you can use that to kind of pressure them and do an option, or you can just grab them after a
Oh,
second.
this is some risky business
good. Energy
here.
is going to go off
He
stage.
has a projectile set up here.
That's it! Those are the setups we're talking about. That's the big brain
Baits.
plays
Yeah, the baits.
from Coach Tony.